Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the Quest Board's The Rats Invited. My name is Tesia Brandenburg, and I'll be your DM for the day.
I'm Mandy Chandler, and I'm going to be playing Fharys Lichtwald again.
I'm Ben Riley, and I will also still be Clyde Erasmus Fleabag.
And I'm Izzy DeCorso, and pretty sure I'm playing London again.
I'm pretty sure too. Anyway, last session, you guys were still in prison, per usual, and London, you had some issues happen and were down in solitary. Clyde and Pharys, that meant you two were left alone to try and figure out how the hell you were going to get out of this prison. And so you guys took your time, went down into the lunchroom and made some plans. You guys had spent sessions upon sessions making various different plans on how you were going to escape, and you went with none of them. Clyde decided to start a riot in the middle of the cafeteria using mass suggestion. I failed every single save that I tried to roll for, and so everyone just agreed with it. Jack's Fable, the lovely journalist from Elkinwood, ran up to the top floor and released the latch, letting all the prisoners out, and he was helped by Pharys' long strider and Clyde's greater invisibility. Meanwhile, Pharys and Annie, this little girl that you guys were bringing around with you, went into the warden's office. Annie jumped into this wardrobe, hopped inside, gathered all your guys' stuff. You searched around for her, Pharys, pulled out a gnome guy, and then managed to pull her out with all of your things. You went about your day doing your stuff. That is not relevant.
We went about our day, causing a riot.
My brain was moving faster than my mouth, or vice versa. Clyde, after they went into the warden's office, you took a trip down into solitary, where you got into the laundry room, gathered all your things, including your wand, so you wouldn't be casting anything crazy, any wild magic anymore down there. From the tunnels, you blasted into London's room, let him know that his dad was still down there, teleported both of you into the tunnels once again, and you guys just kind of sat there and waited for Pharys and everybody else to get to the room, so you could start rebuilding this teleportation circle. You managed to get Greg as well, Clyde. You poofed and got Greg from all the chaos. Pharys and Annie ran down the stairs, managed to succeed all of their dexterity saving throws with a natural 20 on Pharys' end, and slipped through the door. London played guard duty, and he sat at the front of the door, keeping everybody out, including his father, who he pushed away, and said that he was going to leave him behind just like his dad did to him. This all was happening. Jax managed to scoot through with his greater invisibility, and everyone you wanted to come with you managed to get with you, minus your other three companions you had picked up along the way that you guys didn't really care about in the past sessions, so rest in peace them, I guess. While all this was going on, you heard a loud roar a couple floors above you, didn't quite know what was happening. People were still trying to get in, guards were still fighting, and then a dragon peeked her head down through this tunnel. Pharys kicked over a water bucket that made people disappear forever.
For good.
For good.
For good.
She kicked a water bucket and pushed everybody back, and this dragon, this light blue lightning dragon, released a burst of energy and electrocuted this water, killing a lot of the people that were in this hallway. You managed to get the door closed in the nick of time, ran to the teleportation circle that, with Clyde's expertise, sprung back to life. You jumped up and were in a house. And while you were chilling in this new office that you stumbled into, Clyde stole some clothes, and you heard a person humming and whistling. When you walked out there, enlisting Pharys and Annie, the most innocent of the group, to go and talk for you, you met a man named Jared, which is the great-great-grandson of Jonathan, the man who originally escaped the prison with a spoon. London and Clyde had a lovely conversation about everything that was going on, and Pharys, you learned that your grandma may have been the person that had helped from the outside of Jonathan to get out of this prison, and that she may have been doing some side gigs and some wacky stuff during her time. And then you all settled down, went to bed. I believe that London and Clyde are sleeping in the living room, and Pharys and Annie are sleeping in the guest room.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll say Jax took the office.
I think all of us.
Did you all just
London,
pile
Clyde,
out there?
Jackson, Greg just fell asleep
None
on
of
the
you
floor.
took the office. Everybody just
Yeah.
just piled onto the random makeshift beds.
I
there.
turned into a rat and slept
Yeah.
on like London's cape or something
Yes.
somewhere soft.
And that is where we ended off last session. Just kidding. Clyde had gone outside after 4 hours of sleep and stared out at the ocean and the stars, and looking back, stared at the snow-covered city of Elkinwood.
Correct.
Beautiful. That's where we ended off last session.
Yeah.
So, Clyde,
Yeah.
would you like to do anything while you're outside?
Nothing in particular. I think he's just sort of like enjoying the quiet.
Absolutely.
Clyde's always loved looking at the stars, and he hasn't really had a chance to just sit down and kind of relax for like a while, so he's just enjoying the quiet.
Yeah, it's so peaceful. Like Jared said, he is completely void of any other people out here, and it's definitely on purpose. As you kind of just sit, eventually you can see the sun kind of rising to its peak. As you just have a beautiful, enjoyable time, I'm going to give you inspiration.
Oh.
For sitting outside and just taking a moment for yourself. I think that's really important in times like these.
Okay.
Self-care.
Self-care. Good job, Clyde. He's not very good at that, so
No.
he deserves it.
He's terrible at it.
Pharys, you'd probably wake up next.
Okay.
You see Annie is kind of curled into your side. She's snoring loudly, has like drool spilling out of her mouth, and it's kind of like going onto your sleep clothes. And she just next to you in bed.
Yeah, I'll probably get up. I still have like the prison jumpsuit, but also like my original clothes and the dragon armor, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I imagine I'm just gonna put my clothes on and probably just like head out into the living room where everybody is.
Okay.
Honk shoeing it up.
Sounds good. As you walk out into the living room, you see London passed out, like on these makeshift beds. He's taking up a lot of the space.
Yeah.
Greg and Jax are kind of like as close to each other as physically possible.
And it's crazy because he's curled up and he's still taking up that much
He's
space.
just massive. And
Big
you
guy.
noticeably don't see Clyde anywhere in this pile of people. Nobody else is awake yet. It's just you.
Yeah, she might go take a look outside.
Absolutely. As you walk outside, you get to this front porch that is beautifully crafted that overlooks the ocean and the sky. You probably woke up right as the sun finally reached its peak, so it's still pretty early in the morning as you get out there. And Clyde is just sitting there looking and taking everything in. It's a little chilly out here because it is winter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Completely unprompted, I'm not announcing that I have entered the space. Did you know that I was from Elkinwood?
Oh my god. I don't know how you move so quietly. What with you're huge and wearing armor all the time.
I'm clearly not wearing armor.
Yeah, it's the one time. I think I did know that. I think I did know that you're from Elkinwood.
I haven't been here in a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's quite pretty in the winter.
I agree. Everything's covered in snow. You know, over on the Isle where I grew up with my parents, it doesn't snow.
Really?
Yeah. It's tropical.
Oh. Well, I guess I never thought about that.
Yeah, it's nice thinking about it to start off because it's like, ooh, beach day every day. But then beach day every day starts to get a real problem.
Oh, I suppose that's true. I like the seasons here in Elkinwood.
Yeah. Yeah, I like it too. It's very peaceful.
Yes. Have you ever been here before?
I've been to 2 places.
Ah. Suppose you're right. I've got no idea what we're going to do now.
Well, I figure we should try and find Annie's parents and then start killing dragons, I guess.
That's probably the best thing, I suppose. Did you ever find out what happened to the box?
The one just before we went to prison?
Precisely, yes.
I blew it up. It is gone.
Completely.
I destroyed it.
How'd you do that?
Magic.
That's
I
specific.
I hit it with everything I had. And then I got a little bit of help from the dragon in my head as well. I saw him fighting. It was kind of cool.
Fascinating. Do you reckon that he would help us?
Oh, Beppy?
Yes.
Do we want his help?
I don't know. I feel like we're going to need all the help we can get.
He's not only an embodiment of like greed, he's an embodiment of being a pervert. And I
Yes, I suppose you're right.
I think the only reason that he helped me is because he had personal gain. It's the dragon that I destroyed in that box was his brother. He hated him. I hated him too. He seemed like he really sucked.
I mean, I don't suppose you know anybody who hates all the dragons and would be powerful enough to help us.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping, what with your family history, maybe you would know some kind of lead.
I'm afraid not. My great-grandmother passed away a long time ago, and she only fought dragons when she was very young. It's been hundreds of years since anyone's been able to take one down.
Here's my thinking. If we can learn how she did it, or if there's anybody out there who is still a part of, I don't know if she was part of some like heroes guild or something, maybe we have a shot of at least doing something. They're preparing killing True Hell for something, and I don't know what it is, but we got to stop that.
Yes, you're right. I'm not sure. I mean, I imagine there's somebody in the city who might know something about it.
Yeah. We could always... Do you know where your grandma's buried?
I believe so, yes.
I mean, you know, there's always clues at... Is she buried in like a tomb? Because that would be really helpful.
We've got a family crypt in Elkinwood.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, if we could explore that a little bit, maybe there's some hints in there.
I've been there in a long time.
You okay? You got distant there.
Well, dead family members, it's a sore subject.
Oh, sure, yeah. That's fair. Yeah, that makes sense. I just started worrying that there was like a curse or something. So.
Oh, no. Well, not exactly.
What?
She clearly looks very distracted.
Okay. We'll circle back on that. For now, we can kind of take a breather.
Yes.
And figure out what we're gonna do with Annie. Her parents are out there. We got to get her back. We can't kidnap this kid.
But what happens if we give her back to a family?
She gets raised by them.
The people who arrested us, the people that we were in prison with, they took her to get to her parents.
Yeah.
And so you think just giving her back to them will create no trouble whatsoever?
If she stays with us, she will get murdered.
I don't know. I feel like there's got to be a better option, at least for now.
Then giving her back to her parents?
They're the ones they were wanting, the ones they were looking for.
That sounds like people who are on our side.
I suppose they could help us. I can go ask her.
We'll let her sleep. She had a big day.
Yeah, that's...
She did.
Yeah, I go and wake her up. Wake up! Nugget.
Yeah. I'm convinced that after all that we went, I don't think London is going to wake up. He sleeps like 16 hours already. It's gonna be. I worry.
Do you want to try?
I know. He doesn't seem like angry, but I don't want to wake him up.
All right.
What I'm scared of is how hungry he's gonna be when he wakes up. after sleeping for 20 hours.
I've got a solution for that. And I'm gonna turn back inside and go into the kitchen.
Yeah, absolutely.
I've got create food and water.
Okay.
So I was thinking we could have a big old breakfast.
Absolutely. Yeah. What are you making?
Ooh, we got eggs, we got bacon, we got French toast.
Wonderful.
Howl's moving castle breakfast.
Hey,
Yes.
All right.
Absolutely.
Just an absolute feast.
Absolute
Yeah.
feast. It is 45 pounds of food. So
That's too
Holy
much.
I can make a lot. So
Well.
I'm making, I imagine she goes to the kitchen, she like gets out pots and pans, but she's casting a spell. So like she doesn't really need them,
Right,
but just
yeah.
to make her feel good. And so she just creates just an absolute spread.
Wonderful. If you guys haven't already, you all can take a long rest. Especially you, Clyde, because I know you burnt a lot of spells.
Yeah, I had 2 spell slots left
Mm.
after escaping from prison.
Dang, if I would have pushed just a little bit harder, maybe we could add one more prison
No.
session.
Well, they were both level 5, and a lot of my level 5 options are killing people. So
yeah, that would have worked. All right. Yeah, Clyde, are you staying outside, or are you going in while Pharys starts to?
yeah, I think he's gonna watch the sunrise.
Beautiful. Yeah, you keep watching it. Pharys goes inside and just spawns 45 pounds of
French
food.
toast.
Yeah, the most.
You were in creative mode the whole time.
Dude, you could have just flown us out of there.
With what? Like sentient food? That'd be crazy.
That's why when you punched
That
that
got
door,
hard.
it broke.
Yeah.
That makes
Yeah.
sense.
She's got Clyde with a chance of meatballs spell.
Anyway, the most time-consuming part probably is like getting everything plated out actually, because you
Yeah.
can spawn the food, but it's not necessarily like, oh, like
Yeah,
you-
this isn't Hero's Feast.
Yeah.
This is definitely just a bunch of food.
exactly. So you just take your time
Yeah.
plating it out. I'll say Jax eventually wakes up and he kind of gets up and his hair's all tousled and he looks so disheveled in comparison to how he usually looks. And he quickly runs into the bathroom, like scandalized that anyone was in the kitchen to see him awake and not looking like at his best.
Huh.
And I'll say Greg will wake up next and kind of just take a lazy seat at the table. And then London.
Yippee.
You can wake up. I'll say Clyde's still outside right now,
Sure.
just basking in the sun.
Yeah.
Getting his pasty skin a little less pasty.
I'm burned.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
burned from like the sun hitting the snow, hitting your skin. It's just toasting you. Yeah, and you wake up, you see Pharys with pounds of food laid out all over Jared's kitchen.
Good morning.
Good morning. Can I take some of this?
Absolutely, it's for everybody.
Thank you. I'm gonna pile up a big plate for me, and then I'm gonna pile up a smaller plate for Clyde.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah, you notice that Clyde and Jax are visibly not in this room anymore. Greg is kind of just sitting there. He's gotten himself a juice and is just sipping along.
A juice?
A juice, yeah.
Where'd he get a juice?
A juice from the 45 pounds of.
I
He just got him a juice.
I like to believe he just had it
Yeah.
on him.
The whole time in prison, he snuck a singular juice and he kept it with him the whole time
Yeah.
to drink it here.
Papa's got to have his juice.
Papa's got to have his juice.
Anyways, I'm going outside to Clyde.
Okay. Yeah, you take a step outside and Clyde is toasting. He's a little tanner than usual.
I'm visibly pink.
Red.
Yeah. I was about to say, yeah, a little more burnt than
Yeah.
usual.
Just gonna hold out the plate of food.
Oh, dang. Thanks. Did you cook this?
No.
Oh, okay.
Pharys did.
Yeah, you seem more of the eating guy than the cooking guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'll go wake up Annie.
Okay. Yeah. You walk into the room and you see she's started to like kind of wake up. She's pulling her socks on because the floor is a little bit cold, the hardwood floor. So she's like,
yes.
"Ooh," and she's pulling her socks back up and she sees you walk in. She's like, hi,
Good morning.
good morning.
There's a bunch of breakfast out in the kitchen.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
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 Clyde's putting a little, like, smiley face on a pancake.
For Annie.
Yeah, for me.
For London.
For himself.
And she's like, and then I just start eating it.
That's horrible. He lived long enough to see himself become the villain.
No, for Annie.
Beautiful. All right. Yeah, you start doing that. You guys could make your way back in eventually. And
Yeah.
Annie will grab your hand as you start to walk down the stairs.
Absolutely.
You see, as you're walking down the hallway, Jared kind of comes out of his room, his dark hair disheveled, and he kind of just rubs it back. He's like, "Good morning.
Good morning.
I smell something good down there."
Help yourself.
Great.
I love help yourself when he doesn't know that it's not his food.
Yeah. My favorite thing with help yourself is the implication that if Pharys told them no, it would all be for her.
No! No! She made this for everyone.
Pharys is a growing girl.
She's gonna eat
Hungry.
45 pounds of French toast. Hungry.
Beautiful. Jared will walk down with you guys. And everybody kind of piles on this table that is just loaded with food. Like, not even really place for you to put your plate. You kind of just have to hold it in your lap.
I levitate my plate.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Oh, my apologies.
I don't have that ability.
Just for fun. You cast an illusion to look like you have
Yeah,
that
but I'm
ability.
like hiding it behind my back.
It's really good. Yeah, Jared will take a seat. Everyone's awake and sitting down now. Annie gets like a huge smile on her face when she sees the smiley face, and she goes, "Is that for me?"
Yeah.
And she hurries and grabs it from your hand and just starts.
Wow.
Like, she hasn't ate good food in a little bit of time.
Hey, we had stew last night.
It's true. She gobbled that down too.
She gobbled that down.
She gobbled that down. Yeah, and everybody just starts eating. Jared eventually is like, "So, what's the plan with all of you?"
Well, we got a couple of things to like tie up before we can get down to business, I guess, but I don't know, we're going to figure out some way to fight back.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I mean, we're well past the point of no return.
Yeah, that's true.
We can run forever and die tired, or we can start fighting and die tired that way too. So,
Yeah, one's more noble than the other.
yeah.
Well, all right. I will be here. There's a couple places around town that should be safe for y'all to stay at, as long as you don't get caught by anybody else as well. If you don't want to stay here, it's quite a bit of a walk. And I'll tell you the name in just a second. Hold on now. My Wi-Fi doesn't want to connect, and I should have done this earlier, but
Well,
I'm an idiot.
I'll tell you the name of that town, but my memory is failing me.
My memory is slowly He just
He
died.
has a stroke.
Oh, my God.
Oh.
Rest in peace, Jared. You were so useful for a session. For like 10 minutes.
He's never left this cabin. He doesn't know what's out there.
It's true. I'm just gonna pull out a classic. He goes, There's a tavern called Myrrh. It's kind of a hole in the wall. But it's got people who,
A hole-in-the-wall tavern?
yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Okay.
It's for people who want to be kind of inconspicuous. You can find it in dark alleyways. I can't tell you the exact
More
spot.
than one? Dang.
It's a franchise.
That's awesome.
It's a franchise, yeah.
Between
Myrrh the franchise.
several
too.
alleys in the same city.
Yeah, it's more like a move-in situation.
It's really good.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Okay. It's called Myrrh?
Myrrh, yeah.
Okay.
Just Myrrh. Says nothing else, just Myrrh. But it's got spots for you to stay, and people like yourselves go down there.
Okay.
All right.
You wouldn't happen to know of anybody who is, like, experienced in dragon killing, would you?
Well, if there was someone like that, they would probably already be locked up by now. Reckon anyone in that prison could have been a dragon killer, but
Right. Well, that's a shame. We'll have to figure it out as we go.
I think that's pretty much the case for anyone who's trying to kill dragons.
Okay.
But I wish you all the best of luck. And like I said, you're welcome to come back here if you have the time for it.
Thank you.
Of course. Just not if you get yourselves into any trouble in town. Please.
Well, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate your hospitality.
Of course.
We all do.
We'll probably be heading out soon
No worries.
after we eat.
Sounds
Just
good.
so much of this food that where did it come from?
Yeah, I didn't have all this.
I made it.
You should have just said God.
God has gifted us. That's
I made it
splendid.
myself.
These are the fruits of my ambition.
when she casts it straight food and water, she just goes, "Please, Ambitio, I'm
Like,
hungry."
fine, bro, whatever. If that's really what you want,
I love this weird relationship you have with a god.
it's really good. Yeah. And you guys eat, you finish up breakfast? Yes.
I think as we're finishing up, I might turn to Jax and say, "And what about you? Where are you off to?"
Well, like I told you all, I would love to be able to tell your story.
Well, I
if you
mean,
would be fine with that.
I think you kind of caught us in the middle of our story.
Well, then I will be hiding somewhere here until you finish it.
Okay, that's ominous.
Well, I can't, like, go out in
I'll be
public and...
skulking around until you're
Well,
done.
yes. I'm quite shifty like that.
Bard rogue.
Bard rogue.
Yeah, I'm shifty, so what?
Yeah, so what? You have a complaint about it? No. It's just like, I am not much of a fighter myself, so I don't know how much help I could be on that front.
I mean, you were pretty useful back in the prison. Could
Oh, thank you.
count on you as an ally in some points.
I doubt I could be quite as useful without the benefit of you two. He looks between you two, Clyde and Pharys.
I imagine you're quite good at spreading the word.
Of course, yes.
If we need all the allies we can get.
It's true.
I can do that.
Yeah, let's make a gang.
Don't you want to? That's me as the DM. Don't you already have one of those?
Let's form a posse, y'all.
Well, I can get to work on that once we get back into the city. I have ways to disguise myself, so. But we can be in communication in some way. I have a
Again.
message.
I don't want to be in any of that. Or story or anything.
Well, I won't talk about it until it is done. There's no point in publishing an unfinished story. That's boring.
Just making sure you know I'm not part of any of that.
Sure. But yes, I can get to work with that. Greg. And he kind of pats his shoulder. Would you like to help with that? And Greg's like, And he looks at you, Clyde.
Yeah, of course you would.
He turns to Jackson and goes, yeah, of course I would. And Jackson's like, great, fantastic.
He's, don't lose him.
All right. I will try my best.
Okay.
I snuggled with him all last night, so we're kind of close now.
Good for you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Well, we'll get to work on that then.
Yeah, until our paths cross again, partner.
Exactly.
I don't know why I said it.
I don't know why you said that either. But that is all right. And he kind of gets Jax up, and he's like, well, not Jax, sorry, Greg up, and he's like, well, we'll be on our way then.
Do
Good
we
luck.
have any way to keep in touch?
I have message. Do any of you have message?
I can learn it.
All right. Sounds like a deal. I will keep in contact with you frequently, though, along the way, because I want to hear all of the juicy details.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Wonderful.
So the nearest town, how far is that?
Well, it's probably about on foot, hour walk away from here.
Oh, that's not so bad. That's not as bad as I was imagining.
Not too bad, no.
We've gone pretty far on foot, so.
Yeah, the walk up's worse because it's all uphill, but the walk down's not too bad.
Oh, it's uphill only one ways.
Yeah.
All right, that's-
Sorry, not uphill. Both ways.
That's great for us.
The snow might slow you down a little bit, though. Might take a little bit longer.
Yeah, do you know a place where I can get some clothes? London is actively only in a pair of pants.
Yeah. He goes, yeah, you could probably steal something from my closet. Might be a little tight on you, but it'd fit better than nothing till you can get down to a shop. But there's plenty of shops downtown.
All right.
We got all of our stuff back. So-
Lennon's coat was ruined.
Oh, that's right, because you're
Yeah.
still wearing it.
It got
Yeah.
exploded.
That sucks. That was a nice cup.
It's okay. I have plans for a new outfit. Don't you worry.
Yeah, I've been thinking about putting together a new outfit too.
Yeah. We're gonna play dress up, guys.
Yeah. Well, this is our thing. Every time we enter a city, it's a shopping episode.
a
It's
shopping
true.
episode.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
here's the shopping episode with hopefully a little bit of lore. I'm hoping. Yeah, you all can go and meander in his closet. He's obviously a spellcaster, so he has plenty of like comfy, cozy clothes all over. Lots of sweaters and button-ups, and he's got a long coat as well. But he's like, you can't take that one.
Yeah, I'd take anything that would fit me that he doesn't care about.
I can
'Kay.
make anything fit you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Then
Then yeah.
he doesn't care about much of it though. He seems like a homebody for the most part who stays at his house. So
Can we put you in like a big Christmas sweater?
Yeah, put me in a big Christmas
You
sweater.
stand like this.
What's the Christmas
Yeah.
equivalent in this world?
there is a
there is
Christmas
one.
equivalent.
If you would read your index.
I would read the goddamn index that I
I'm sorry, I'm not.
slaved away writing. There is Relo, which is technically Christmas Eve. And that's kind of when you give gifts and you celebrate with a bunch of people. It's essentially Christmas, except for it's on the day equivalent of Christmas Eve. But it's like a small group gathering, and then right after that is Elo Day. And that's the day to celebrate the gods. Elo Day.
Hello. Hello, Day.
My favorite holiday. Oi, governor day.
Oi, governor.
Hello.
Yeah, and Elo Day is a day to celebrate the gods. Oh my,
It's
Jesus
Tuesday, innit?
Oi, bruv.
Christ. Lord Jesus Christ. Elo Day is the day after Relo, and it's the day to celebrate the gods because everybody kind of assumes the gods must have had some kind of part in taking down the world-ending beast that used to plague this world. And everyone kind of celebrates it differently based on religion, and if you don't have a religion, you still like participate in like festivals and going to things just for fun.
How is Relo spelled?
Relo, R-E-L-O.
So shouldn't Elo Day be before Relo? Because Relo is Elo again.
No. Elo again. That's what I should have called it. Elo Day and Elo again.
Yeah. Should be Elo and Elo.
Elo.
Hello.
Hello,
Tay. I hope
Electric
this
Boogaloo.
whole part's gonna get cut out.
The fans don't need to know about the holidays.
Yeah, they don't need to know about the world-ending beast.
Relo is for the goddess of possession specifically, and
Okay.
Elo Day is what follows it for all of the gods. Yeah.
Cool.
Anyway, back to it. It is almost Relo. It is in 2 days in game. And it's just Christmas essentially. If you'd like to get each other gifts, it probably won't actually be very heavily role played out other than like festivals and stuff happening. But it is like dead winter here in Elkinwood. You guys were in kind of the warmer spot of the world earlier in the campaign, and now you're in the colder spot of the world right now. And yeah, you all are just chilling. You get your clothes, you get your stuff. It is you three and Annie and Jared now left in this house.
Well, I guess we head out to the next town, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I think actually we might have some money stashed away. I reach into the coat of holding
Uh-huh.
because we stashed all of that the treasure that you stole in there.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, and you can take that out. You just can only take it out 5 gold pieces at a time.
But it's a ring. It was
Yeah,
a
that's
diamond
fine.
ring.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was
I
gonna
get,
say
I
it
get
was
a
a bunch
little
of
bit
like.
of it.
yeah, you get a piece of it. You have to glue it back together.
Oh man.
Now,
Yeah,
I'll just
it
let
was-
you take out the rings and stuff individually.
Yeah, it was just a bunch of things I found.
Okay, you could just take out the rings and stuff individually. Yes.
Okay, so we can sell this stuff and we'll have a little bit of money. If that's okay with you, it is yours.
Yes. Yeah. That's
Okay.
all right.
Beautiful. Yeah, you guys start making your trek down this long cliff that Jared lives on. He says his goodbyes to you all, reminds you that you are welcome to come back if you want to make the trek back up this hill. It is definitely cold. Are we calling Oliver and turning into a horse for this?
I turn into some sort of animal that's warm,
Okay.
like a moose or something.
Yeah, that works. Beautiful.
Yeah, I'll summon Oliver. He can come hang out with the moose.
Okay, and he is fine steeded, so he can take 2 people
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah, Annie should go with Pharys.
Beautiful. Are you going to hop on top of Clyde?
I was hoping it wouldn't come to this.
It's all right.
We've fallen so far.
Big man can walk in the snow.
Okay, yeah.
You're going to be so much slower than the rest of us.
You are going to be much slower than everyone else.
At that point, if you're walking, I just don't turn into an animal.
No, fine.
Ride the
You don't have
moose.
to, but I'm just not going to waste a spell if you're not going to.
No, that's fair.
Yeah.
You riding the moose?
I can ride the moose.
Okay.
All right.
He's really heavy, Clyde, like unbearably so.
Yeah, I get the stat block of a moose, so
Yeah.
that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You feel the weight on your back, but you're chilling.
I have found like somewhat of a continuity error with Oliver just now.
Yes.
But considering every time I need him, I cast Find Steed, so he's always in his summoned form.
Yeah.
So I love the idea of whenever I just have him like run off or go do whatever he wants, he can just kind of like show up if like we go back to the area where he was.
Yeah.
I'm saying right now he wasn't there, so I'm gonna find Steed.
Yeah.
But I just don't. I think it's goofy that he's just constantly in his summoned form.
Yeah.
Because he's just a elf.
He is just in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's because you guys are all over the place on the
Yeah.
world, so he can't really.
He can't feasibly
Yeah,
run across.
Because
the
like
world.
during the like Dieter family party, he was
Yeah.
just a regular elk.
He was.
But it's really dependent on how long he is actually in one spot before
Yeah.
you guys disappear for a period of time.
Yeah.
before his coolness despawns.
Yeah, exactly.
I also like thinking about what he does when he's just out in the world, because he's definitely not a normal elk. So like
No.
Yeah.
he doesn't do normal elk stuff.
Well,
He's
normal
actually-
elk stuff involves digging holes in the ground, urinating in it, and then rolling around in it.
He's actually a dragon.
See, the crazy part, Mandy, is that they do so many other things also,
Yeah.
and that's the one.
They also don't make the sound.
Yeah.
Super don't make that
They
noise.
super don't make that noise.
He's not an elk, I don't think.
He's 100% an elk. I promise.
I think
you
he
that.
might just look like an elk.
Oliver is Itale.
Oh no, I'd cry.
I was the elk the whole time.
Oh goddamn!
Anyways,
I
I
knew where you
summon
were the
my
whole time.
my very real elk,
'Kay.
who's definitely an elk.
Yeah, he pulls up and he's like, "What's up, bro?" No,
Yo, what's up?
He pulls up and goes, "Meh," and then like leans down for you and Annie to hop on. This is Annie's first time seeing Oliver, and she's like, "Wow!" Like looking at him,
This is
staring.
Oliver.
Oh, and she gives him like a big old pat on the head. Just
I turn into a moose, and it's kind of horrific the way that I like animorphs.
Oh no.
oh man. 10 minutes of Clyde turning into a moose.
It takes a long time.
It's like horrible and painful the entire
Yeah.
I cover Annie's eyes.
You can hear my bones like moving.
God. That's
Great.
horrible. And then London
Cool.
jumps on top.
Yep.
Beautiful. London's riding Clyde. Pharys and Annie are
Don't
riding
say
their
that.
elk.
Don't quote that, please.
Quote that. And you all start making the trek. I'll say it would probably have been like about doubled with the winter snow all over the place, but you guys get it back down to like the regular hour with the moose and the elk as you walk on down to the city. And for the sake of convenience, Mandy, this will be the city that you were raised in, and also where your
Yeah.
and also where your family's burial ground is.
So, do you have a name for this town? Because I sure as hell
I don't, but I'll name it right now. It's called Hilford.
Hilford.
Stop laughing because you can't stop.
The other option other than Hilford was Jedburg, so I like Hilford a lot better.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is Hilford. It's where your family's burial is. And you guys start going back in to this town. It's large. Well, just kidding. Hilford is a smaller town. It's more like farming community. Think like basic suburbs. You can see the grander cityscape farther away of like the tall skyscrapers that kind of make up the skyline. But you are in a smaller town right now, less inconspicuous, like not as hard to hide here.
Yeah.
As other places. And there's a bunch of like merchants going up and down the street. There's like this nice waft of bread from various different restaurants and bakeries that litter everywhere. Farther off, there's some houses deeper into the woods. Yes.
Do we actively see any wanted posters?
Any wanted posters? Will you roll investigation for me?
Mm-hmm.
Can I help?
Yeah.
Can I
One
help?
of you can roll with advantage.
One
Not
of us.
Mandy. Yeah, that's the help action.
Yeah, I'll help. I'll help Izzy.
Okay.
Okay.
Roll with advantage.
You are on my back.
Well, no matter what, I rolled a 10, so.
Okay.
So that'll be a 19 investigation.
Beautiful. Sounds good. Are you rolling your own individual investigation check?
I did.
What did you get?
I got an 18.
18. Okay. So both of you and Clyde, since you're helping, get to see there are wanted posters. There's a big bulletin board that has a variety of wanted posters on it. And it looks like there was wanted posters of you three hanging up on this, but they have been torn down. So there's like bits and bobs of your faces from where the sheet has been torn, but they've been torn off.
Huh.
Of this bulletin board. You can see the elven man that you all attacked before. His has also been torn.
Oh man, who claimed the bounty?
Beautiful. Yeah, there's other bounties and stuff, but there's some for like 10 gold being like wanted alive for like stealing from a house, stuff like that. Nothing super big, not as big as you guys. As you're now in this town. What are we doing?
It has been 40 years. Do I like recognize anybody walking around? Do I recognize any like storefronts?
Will you roll perception for me?
Okay.
Or history, sorry.
Yeah.
History makes more sense.
Yeah. Do I perceive the town?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a nat 1.
Ooh. No town.
You know,
It's gone.
town exploded.
For good.
You don't even remember a Hilford ever existing.
Yeah.
Years ago, you spilled a barrel of water,
They will all
and
win.
it's gone.
No. That's great.
I'm never living that down, I feel.
Beautiful. You don't really recognize anything. It's like that moment where you realize you're starting to get old. Shout out to Ben for talking about this earlier today. That moment you realize you're starting to get old because everything you recognize just isn't there anymore.
That was today that I was talking about.
That's what I said.
You said the other day.
Did I? I thought I said
He
today.
said today.
I don't know. I'm old.
Ben's old. Anyway, he's got dementia. It's okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, you like realize that you really haven't been in Elkinwood for an extended period of time, and you like there's some people that you're like maybe, but nobody that you're like confident you could remember their names. And all of the storefronts for the most part have changed completely. Any ones you could remember have just poofed out of your memory now with everything going on in your life. And Ilford is just kind of where you grew up, and that's pretty much all it is now.
Yeah. Would I know the way to the cemetery?
I'll say that is the one place you do know how to get.
Okay, great.
Because
That's-
you've been there more times, plenty of times.
Yeah.
Because, there's dead people, there.
There is dead people. I know that. Yeah.
Still the wildest line from that guy. He's like, I know dead people.
I know dead people.
I know dead people.
Yeah, you would know your way to the cemetery and probably your old house.
Yeah, I was
But-
thinking that.
That's probably it.
Okay. Do you want to find anywhere to shop?
Yeah, I feel like we should get some better clothes.
I need something better than this, and it's like a bright, like flashing light, like a Christmas sweater.
I don't know. I think it looks good on you, buddy.
Oh, thanks.
With your white beard, it looks great.
What's that mean?
It's just on theme for
What do you-
for the holiday.
What do you
Reload.
mean?
I guess you never celebrated reload, did you?
No, not really.
Oh boy. I give Pharys a look like we got to get him like a good present on reload.
I was about to say the extent that you, Brighton, and Katie probably celebrated was like you got each other a present.
Right,
and
and that
could,
was like a pretty rock.
Yeah, you could like steal from people easier during like the festivities
Oh,
of
it's so
everything.
true.
And that was about your celebration. But you don't know how normal people celebrate
No.
Relo.
Sounds good.
That's all right. We'll go over it later. And I think we need to at least get some better clothes, especially it's going to start getting cold,
I
and
need better gear, yeah.
and I'm not wearing a shirt. So,
Me neither. Well, sort of.
but you're never wearing a shirt.
Yeah, but I do when it's cold.
That makes sense.
All right.
Yeah.
Are there any stores nearby that sell
Sure.
clothing?
You can find a little shop that says Wispies on it.
Wispies.
Yes, Wispies.
Wispies.
Welcome to Wispies. Can I take your order?
It just seems like a basic, like, general shop. It has just basic gear in general, so like wooden swords, basic armor, and there is like for the season some coats and sweaters.
Did you say women's swords?
Wooden swords. Ben really is getting old.
Ben is aging in front of us. Right? Women's swords
Oh man.
only for the girls.
Yes.
That's swords for girls.
That sword's for girls, loser. You can't wield that. Anyway, wooden swords, basic gear, but for the holidays and the weather, it has a variety of like snow clothes, different jackets, stuff like that. As you guys walk inside, you see a little old lady. She's a halfling. She is decrepit. Looks like she should have already been gone by now. She's got a big old hunch in her back, and she's walking with a cane behind this counter. And she kind of looks up and she goes, "Oh, hello there.
Hello.
Good to see you all."
Thank you. Yeah, we're a little bit. We need to be better beclothed, I think.
Oh. Yes, you two gentlemen don't have shirts.
Yes.
Well, you have a shirt right now, huh?
Yeah.
Sorry, you don't have a shirt on.
Yeah. We've been displaced. And so we couldn't bring any of our stuff with us,
Oh no. Well, that is all right. Yes, there you can browse the coats, and she kind of like raises her hand, and it's shaking, and she points towards the coat rack.
We also don't necessarily have money, but we do have valuables that we could
Oh.
trade, I guess.
I do love valuables.
Okay. Good.
I can take some valuables.
Good. Okay.
Great.
Yeah, we start browsing.
I will let the coats look like whatever you would like the coats to look like.
Yeah. I want this almost 100% like that.
Beautiful.
Describe it
Yeah,
for the audience.
I will.
Yeah,
It's
you
sort
can
of
find
like
something.
it's sort of like a brown and green long coat with like big cuffs. And the brown comes down over the shoulders and the lapels. Sort of like those trench coats that have the like that flap on the top, but instead of a flap it's just a color. It kind of looks like it could be like a cardigan coat.
Oh.
So I imagine it's made of very like soft, thick material. And if at all possible, I guess I would just wear this over the coat with the bag of holding it.
Yeah. I would say it's able to be layered. The bag of holding
Yeah.
coat is just a basic
Like a
plain cloth.
jacket.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
okay.
it just looks like you're like fashionable and know how to layer well.
Yeah.
That's it.
But yeah, I think Clyde's going to sort of break into more like muted, like browns and greens instead of his like very
Poppy.
out there gold and purple.
All right. Sounds good.
I'll get a cape. I'll get a cape with a cowl.
You can get a cape with a cowl. That's just fine. What are you two thinking for your coats?
Do you have any blue?
I knew it.
Oh, yes, I have some blue. There is some plain blue long coats. There's the new fashionable puffy coats over there.
I hate that you introduced puff coats to this.
Yes. You hate the player, don't I mean, sorry.
Hate the player?
hate the game, not the player.
Do you have anything that could go underneath this? And she gestures to the very clunky armor that she's wearing.
Oh, yes. Most of them should be quite flexible. And she kind of like walks back from behind her shelf. She's so much smaller than you guys are. And she kind of points and she's like, there's this long coat that's quite flexible. It's also pretty fashionable if you would like something like that. Or if you would like something smaller, there's like a basic coat right here.
All right. As I'm looking around, I think she might like settle on like some sort of like blue thermal sweater. Like it like kind of looks like a windbreaker in a way.
Oh, okay.
And that she's gonna like have that go underneath her armor.
Underneath.
The silver armor.
Beautiful. Wow, blue. Everybody's switching up their color schemes right now. It's crazy.
Did you? What? Pharys is switching out her color scheme?
Well, she was gold and green.
Yeah, but this switch has been happening for
It's
a
true.
while.
I was gonna say
It's
we're
been
just
happening
finalizing
since the
that
theater
switch
ball,
now.
but the switch is finalized now. She doesn't have anything leading back to her original color scheme. What are you looking for, London?
Okay, so hear me out.
I'm hearing you out.
For the coat,
Yes.
big, like thick trench coat
Okay.
of like a velvety material nearly.
Oh, okay.
With like some fur on the lapels, keeping that fur
okay.
motif in
Yeah,
there.
that's fine.
Are there pink tunics?
Shh, absolutely.
Beautiful.
Pink tunic.
Yeah.
Wow.
So he'll get a pink tunic underneath the coat, the trench coat,
Oh.
with sort of like a cowl like hood thing, because he's a rogue and he needs one of those.
Mhm.
Still in the blacks. Everything else is the blacks except for the
The
pink.
pink tunic.
The pink tunic.
I like
and
that
then
a lot.
if he can find any new like belts, satchels, buckles, rogue things
Yeah.
on top of that, he's gonna do that. But yeah, pink tunic, kind of like it cuts off at his arms because he's got big arms and it doesn't fit very well, but that's what the coat's for.
Okay.
And then kind of like buckles in the middle. And yeah, the black cowl. the black cowl,
Uh-huh.
jeez, with like, you know how it has the gold or like metal to keep it together?
Yeah.
I want to try to find one that's a rat.
Yeah.
In the shape of a rat.
Okay.
It's called a cloak ring or a holder's brooch.
Thank you.
Yeah. You absolutely can. She's
Beautiful.
got, it seems like as you're going around, like whatever you want, she's probably got it.
Beautiful.
Dang.
That's the fit.
This is
I didn't-
fantasy TJ Maxx.
I didn't even think about the
Fancy
clothes that would go
TJ
like
Maxx.
under the coat at all. So I guess I'll do that in post.
That is all right.
You can reveal that when the coat is
Off.
taken off.
Yeah.
The
I
coat is
just
off.
love this coat. I want this in real life.
Oh, it's beautiful. But yeah, London's gonna actually wear shoes too. He's got some boots. It's cold.
Dang.
Wonderful.
Oh yeah, I need
It
new
is
boots.
cold. If you would have walked the entire way, you definitely would have lost some toes. Let me just say.
Yeah.
I think Clyde also kind of he strays away from like the cowboy boots. They're still cowboy-esque, like they have a heel, but they like lace up the front instead of slip on, like more useful boots.
Yeah.
Yeah, the wraps that were on like London's feet normally that you guys saw, he still wraps his shoes and makes the sound softer when he walks.
I like that.
Beautiful. Yeah, that's very nice. Gorgeous. Okay, you all get your coats and walk over to her little area. She's like, well, splendid. Is that all you would want today?
Oh, we need a child's coat as well.
Oh, yes. And she kind of like points over to like a section you didn't even know was there of much smaller children's coats.
Yeah.
And Annie will run over and she'll grab a red coat, a red trench coat, and kind of button it up all the way. She'll grab a scarf and a beanie as well.
She already has a scarf.
Oh, she does have a scarf. Thank you.
She gets more.
We're not getting this-
Scott.
She grabs a yellow beanie, red coat to match her yellow
McDonald's. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
and
boy.
red. McDonald's to match her yellow and red scarf she already
Yeah.
has.
Perfect.
She runs over and Wispies is like, so what are you going to offer me?
I have, and I start pulling out like I have a diamond ring.
Oh.
I put the diamond ring on the table. And I also have, and I'm like reaching in for like a long time in the coat. I pull out like a gold bangle and this.
Oh. Mm.
That should be enough, I think.
She goes, yes, this is plenty.
Okay.
And she puts items, the 2 items you just gave her, somewhere. It's not like she opens a cash register or anything. The items seem to just disappear somewhere.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Of course.
Oh, really quick, do you happen to have any magical items or anything?
Yes. Were you looking for something specific or just anything?
Yeah, can I do this out of character because it's a lot?
Yeah, I guess. If you don't want to have the items for this session.
Is this alright if I get something expensive?
It's pretty much your money. Yeah, go for it.
Alright. Yeah, I'll get that.
Okay. She goes, here you go.
Thank
She
you.
pulls it out of nowhere and slides it to you. She goes, any other items any of you would like?
Are there any like things like on like the counter, like sort of like little like bits and bobs that like they try to like get kids to buy at like a store? You know what I'm talking
Sure,
about?
yeah. There can be like little guys.
Hell yeah.
There's some little guys, some little like spider guys. There's some little rabbits. There's
Spider
some.
guys.
There's
Like,
a little.
like stuffed animals or like
No, like made of wood and carved out,
Okay.
sitting. Just little figurines.
I'll get down to Annie's level and I'll be like, do you want any of those?
Yes.
Which one do you want?
Oh no. And she's gonna point to one of the spider guys. Be like, that one.
Oh, that's a wonderful idea. How much is this one?
She goes, oh, she reminds me of me when I was young. It's free. It's free.
Oh, that's too kind.
No worries.
I'll give the little spider guy to Annie.
Okay. Annie smiles and takes it. All done?
Yeah, there's something that I want, but you're gonna have to probably order it and bring it in, which
Oh.
means that I will think about it off camera
Oh, beautiful.
because I don't know.
That is all right. I have plenty of things. But I will order it and get it in right now, but off camera.
Yeah.
Beautiful. You guys get done with Wispy's. Head on out from her shop. And where are we headed to next?
I'm gonna turn to Annie and just say, where are your parents from? Or I suppose, where did you live before you were?
Well, so I don't know. We were from here, but not from here. And she like looks around the town.
So you're from Elkinwood?
Yeah,
All right.
this is still Elkinwood, right?
Yes, exactly. Just a smaller town.
Yeah, I don't know my town's name.
Oh, all right. Do you know kind of what it looked like?
Well, there was a bunch of big buildings all over the place.
I imagine she's closer to town center.
Yes. And there is only 2 towns
Yeah.
in Elkinwood. We'll say Hilford, and I'll name the other one really fast. Troutburg is the other one. Troutburg.
She
Oh,
from
boy.
Troutburg.
So if
Trout-
she's not from Hilford, she's
Burke.
got to be from Troutburg.
Wow.
And that's the one with a bunch of
Skyscrapers.
skyscrapers.
Yes.
Great.
Why is it called that?
Troutburg.
Yes.
Need I say more?
What does Burke mean? Do you mean Berg?
No, Burke.
Okay.
Well,
Yes, but
I suppose we'll have to start making our way back there if you want to return you to your parents.
yeah, sure.
But I think before we leave here,
I
there might
don't
be.
think my parents are there anymore. They just kind of like left. That's why they found me, was because my parents left and I had to go into the city to get my own food.
Yes, you're right.
Your parents just left you?
Yeah.
God damn it.
I'm gonna give Clyde like a
think-
very knowing look from like earlier this morning. She's like, well, I suppose until then you'll have to stick with us.
Okay.
Don't rub it in.
It's fine. I'm sure my parents are somewhere.
Yes, absolutely. But
They had to hide
yes,
because of the bad people.
yes, I'm sure.
Yes. And I am small, but I am not very good at hiding.
Yeah. That's okay. Neither am I.
You are also small and not very good at
I'm
hiding.
tall.
She says that.
I'm tall for an elf.
Right. Beautiful.
Clyde is like noticeably shorter without his boots. You think that there was maybe like a lot in those boots making him taller?
Well, I suppose there's one more spot we should probably go to here.
Where?
My family's crypt.
Oh, the grape? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I didn't know we wanted to go
The-
straight there.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry, the crate?
The crate.
What is the plan?
Huh?
What's going on?
I said graveyard. What?
Oh, I thought you said
It
crate.
sounded like you just went, oh, the craped.
Yeah, it really did sound like that. The crepes.
I might have tried to say graveyard and crypt at the same time.
You're getting old, Ben.
It's because of those things we read before the show.
Craped.
Yeah, the crypt. Sorry, I'm afraid of skeletons.
Or is it just because you really like crepes?
I
love crepes.
Bit of both.
I cannot wait to cut out half of this.
Literally.
Yeah.
Holy Jesus. Anyway.
Maybe we just record this episode extra long and
Oh,
we cut out a bunch of
That's
stuff.
kind of what my plan is,
Yeah.
since we're definitely not getting 2 episodes.
Yeah.
Right. Well, London, Clyde and I were talking about going to visit my family's crypt.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, there is like a tactical reason behind it as well. So we'll.
Well, it was fun if there wasn't.
Yeah, I just want you to know we got sort of
Plans.
a plan going, I guess.
All right.
It's the only place in town I suppose I really know where to look.
Yeah, we can. Let's go there.
Clues, for what? What are we looking for?
My great-grandmother was a, I'm gonna look around. Is anybody, like, listening to us or looking at us suspiciously?
Bro, perception.
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 Perception. That's a 19.
19? No. Everybody in the city square right now kind of seems like they're busy minding their own business.
Alright.
It's like peak work hours right now, so
Yeah.
most people aren't really paying attention.
I know what magic item I want really quick,
Okay, yeah.
so I can have it now, just in case it comes into play. I would
Yes.
like a ring of comprehend languages.
Okay, beautiful. Sounds good.
Nice.
She would give you one.
All right. My great-grandmother used to fight and kill dragons, and I don't know, maybe there might be something at the family crypt that I might have missed before. It's been so long since I've been there, I can't remember much, but there could be answers.
Yeah, we can look around.
All right. Come on, Annie. I'll take Annie's hand.
Okay, she's like, okay, and like walks along with you.
All right.
And you guys are just heading down to the crypt?
Yes.
As we're walking,
Yes.
London's just gonna kind of. He seems like nervous. Kind of like messing with his hands. Just gonna. Thank you both for not leaving me back there. You easily could have just left without me. So.
Why
Thank
would
you.
we?
Well, there were so many times where you could have left without us and you didn't, so I guess we're stuck together now, huh?
Yes.
I think you're crazy for not leaving early on.
Oh, I thought about it.
Yeah.
A lot. I'll just keep walking.
You keep walking. And eventually you get to a cemetery that has a variety of graves littered throughout it. And there is an own little section. Is your family's area, you said a crypt, so it's like blocked off from everything else in the cemetery for the most part, yeah?
Yeah, there's like, I imagine like in the graveyard there are like a bunch of like family named, like families who've been in Elkinwood for a long time, like have like their own family crypts.
Yeah.
So we're probably
Yeah.
amidst that.
Yeah, you can see your family's crypt. This is a beautiful cemetery. It's a beautiful send-off. It seems like most people in Elkinwood come here, since there is only 2 cities, and Troutburg is too big and too large of an innovation city to have a cemetery. It ruins the vision of it. So almost everybody who dies in Elkinwood comes to this cemetery. You just walking straight in to your family crypt?
I will say, as we like get towards the door, the name like above is not Lichtwald, but it's Telshire.
Hey, thanks for listening to the episode so far. I hope you're enjoying the Quest Board's first recorded campaign, The Rats Invited. I wanted to just take a second to thank a few people. Thank you to Ryan McDonald, a member of the local film community here in Utah. He hosts a movie night at the Funk and Dive Bar every Monday night and is currently working on a movie and has been so supportive of us so far. Thank you to RadioFreeKerbin, a Twitch streamer who's been extremely supportive along the way. Also, thank you to KWCR and Studio 76 to use the recording studio and to post on their Spotify. We couldn't do this without them at all. And thank you to you for listening. There's no reason to have a podcast if no one's listening, and we can't thank you enough. You can find everyone I just talked about and more of our socials in the description of this episode. You can also find us live every Wednesday on kwcrradio.com at 3 to 4 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Anyway, I've already taken up too much of your time, so I hope you enjoy the rest of this episode.
And I guess we'll just head on in.
Beautiful. And you head on in.
I'm book smart.
Mm-hmm.
Can I make a history check?
Yeah.
Just to know anything about this family?
Yeah, absolutely.
If only we had some sort of ring, some sort of magic ring.
Yep.
Where we could recall things.
Yeah.
Too bad that got
Yeah.
put under a mattress and
Yeah.
incinerated.
It sucks
Yeah.
so bad.
Dang.
Dang,
I
I got a 28.
28?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you don't know much about dragons. You've never been anti-dragon. Your family's not anti-dragon in any way. There is a general air of the working class that they don't like dragons because everybody has no opportunity to really rise in the ranks and actually become successful in the society they've built so far. But I would say you've probably heard the Telshire name in tales of people long, long ago who used to hunt down dragons. Before Itale's time of reigning terror on people, they would go and hunt down dragons who were trying to push that veil of becoming a dictatorship kind of situation.
Mhm.
And it seems like once that group of adventurers and people died, including somebody who had the last name Telshire in that group, that people stopped getting as bold as that, and then Itale took over from there.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll say that's about what you can get from that. Like I said, I don't know why you would have ever delved into more lore on dragon slaying and stuff like that.
Yeah, it was definitely something that I would skip over in history
Yeah,
class.
yeah, and most places don't teach about that either because you don't want to get yoinked and go to the forever prison.
Yeah, well, I put on my invisibility cloak and I went to the forbidden section of the library
Yeah.
to read about.
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and you guys start to walk in, to this crypt, and Pharys, you see familiar faces immediately. Your family doesn't live here anymore, so there isn't many people who visit. Your dad probably would come down here pretty regularly, if not yearly, to probably mourn your mother and your sister and his family. But you see your father here early. It's not an eve of your mother dying or anything. But he is standing over a grave that you have not seen before, and you can see him kind of gently sobbing to himself, his shoulders kind of racking up and down, and he has a bouquet of flowers in his hands, and you just hear him going, "My sweet girl," over and over again as he stares down at a grave you can't quite make out from behind him.
Father.
And you see he whips around and he looks at you. Clyde and London, what is your passive perception?
22.
That's what I thought.
Sorry.
knew
My
yours was
passive
high.
is 16.
16. You both are high enough. I'll say Pharys is kind of locked in conversation with who she just called dad. And this man, he definitely does look like Pharys. She has a lot of similarities to him. But you see, next to a grave that says Pharys Telshire, there is also a grave that says Pharys Lichtwald on it.
Oh man.
And he whips around And he looks at you. You see his eyes are red around. They look sunken in as if he hasn't slept in days. He is tears streaking down his face. His beard looks more unkempt than usual and a little bit longer than it usually is. His hair is greasy from obviously not taking care of himself for the past couple of days. And what's Pharys' favorite flower?
Oh. Oh, man.
I don't like this part.
This
Magic Man.
makes you really sad.
Yeah.
Just would like to remind you, you had a bag full of your heads, everything exploded, and your bounty was turned in.
Yeah,
So.
of course, yeah.
And some families will be happier about that than others.
Okay.
This is so corny. I'm gonna say bluebells.
Bluebells, beautiful.
It is nice.
Blue. You
Flower,
see
but
him
blue.
with a bouquet of bluebells in his hands, and he looks absolutely shocked, like he has just seen a ghost. The disappointed look Ben just gave me made me regret everything I've ever done in my
I
life.
rolled my eyes too.
Like staring at you, face goes white. So he goes, Pharys.
Father! I'm gonna run to him and give him a hug.
He kind of like stands still for a second, kind of taking in the situation of you actually being there. And then he eventually wraps you in the tightest hug he's ever given you. As he hugs you, and then he starts to sob, his whole body kind of shaking. You've seen your dad cry before when your mother and your sister passed away. But you haven't seen him cry like this in a long, long time.
Dog, I'm crying too.
Clyde-
Pharys is gonna start sobbing.
Clyde turns around, just with his back to it,
Mm-hmm.
and he's sniffling.
Okay. Annie's gonna do much of the same. Since Pharys ran off, she's gonna grab onto your hand instead, Clyde, and just stand
Yeah,
there.
I squeeze her hand.
Yeah, London's watching.
Okay.
Just staring.
Not like a weird stare. Just like he's just standing there uncanny, just staring. No. It's like a stare of like longing, like oh.
I imagine I'm just gonna clarify this really fast before we get any deeper into this. London, did you have any plans for yourself if you would have died that Katie did in Brighton would have made with you, or is it just kind of let my body go, so situation like that? What would you have asked of them in the scenario?
Asked of them?
Yes.
I mean, it was probably always like a more worry of like how they would keep afloat
Mm-hmm.
if London was gone.
Yeah.
And so I don't think there would have been much preparation in like burial.
Okay. So nothing planned.
Nothing
Okay.
planned.
Sounds good. Clyde, I imagine your family is bougie and has an unbearable amount of
Oh,
cemeteries
they're
and
having
stuff.
a big old crocodile
Well,
tears.
yeah,
he was
yeah.
such my poor boy.
Yeah.
He's gone.
Yeah, I assumed that, but burial for the most part.
Yeah, on the Dieter property.
Yeah, I knew that.
Yeah.
Don't worry, that wasn't even a doubt in my mind that they had their own cemetery on their property.
Yeah.
Um,
Either that or they're not acknowledging that he's part of the family at all,
Yeah.
and there's no spot for him in
Yeah.
the crypt.
I'll get to you two in a second. Pharys, for the first time, as you hug your dad, now finally seeing behind him, you see your grandmother's grave, Pharys Telshire, and next to it, a grave that says your name on it, with the year you were born, and this year being the year that you died. As your father just sobs, almost incoherently, not being able to get any words out, not knowing what he's doing.
Father, what is this?
And he kind of pulls back, and his face is just crumpling in emotion as he kind of like looks at you. He starts like rubbing your face, trying to check if you're like actually real and actually here. He goes, They found your head. They said that they had caught you. I had people come to my house and ask where you were, but you're here. You're alive.
Yes, of course.
How is this possible?
Oh, we've got so much to tell you.
Yes. Are you safe? Are you well?
I'm here. Yes, I'm well.
You're not some horrible hallucination.
No, I'm very much here.
Good. And he wraps you in another hug.
I guess like as we're hugging, I'll like open my eyes and like, I don't know, like you guys, you can notice if you want, like she's definitely like looking past where those two graves are at her mother and sister's graves, which are next to them.
Yeah, you guys would see some other graves listed in here. I don't believe I have all of your family members. It's like lineages of families
Yeah.
and members in here.
Big old
But
grave.
you would see a woman called... Is your grandmother's... Miriam is still alive, right?
Miriam's
That's what I
she's
thought.
alive.
Okay. Miriam's alive, but you would see Ilona and Danica Lichtwald also have a grave that seem much newer in comparison to all of the other graves that are littered around. And there's just this sweet moment being shared between you two as he's just taking in that you're real and actually here.
Where's grandmother?
She died.
She's dead. You look over and you see one that says Miriam Lichtwald.
He was like in the middle of like carving it.
That's horrible.
Dude, his whole family.
She's been having a hard time with everything going on, and so she's staying at the home in Turgos for now, making sure that her health is all right.
All right. She's well though, right?
She is stricken with a deep, deep grief, much like myself. But she is much older than me, and I did not want to risk her taking this journey and breaking her heart more.
Yes, that would make sense. She'll look up at her three companions and then go, "Oh yes, yes, I should introduce you." Of
You'd
course.
see Clyde and Annie are like sniffling, turned away from the situation.
This is London.
Oh, it is great to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
And he looks also at you like he thought you were dead as well.
This is
Yeah, I turn. I'm like wiping I like put my glasses back on. Hello, nice to meet you. I am Clyde.
Nice to meet you. I've heard you're quite the hero.
I don't think that applies anymore, but thank you.
Well, you brought my daughter back. That makes both of you a hero in my eyes.
I didn't. She never went away. I don't.
And he looks down to Annie. He's like, and who is this?
she'll nudge Annie to.
And Annie just kind of smiles up and holds out her hand, all like wide-fingered. She goes, "My name is Annie." And he's like, "Oh, well, it is so nice to meet you. I am sorry. I'm afraid everyone thinks you all are dead.
That is for the best.
I will say that there are people here who knew you, all three of you, quite the characters. One is this weird-looking wolfman who walks around with some kind of bravado, and one is this very large, very magnificent-looking beetle woman.
Are they here?
Yes, well, they couldn't figure out a place to bury you two. And so you are buried in this cemetery. I helped them pay for it.
Where are they? Are they still here?
I believe so. We didn't get you buried until today, so this is fresh.
I apologize. The nomenclature of that sentence shivers up my spine every time you say it.
I apologize. I believed all three of you were dead until now.
Yes.
Yeah, that would be my fault. We attempted to fake our deaths,
Yes.
and I guess it worked pretty well.
I guess so, but you all are alive. This is great, great news.
Yes. Where are you staying here for now?
Well, I have just been holing up in a tavern.
Hole in the wall tavern.
A hole in
Some-
the wall tavern.
some
named
hole-
Moon.
some skeevy tavern.
Nah, he'd stay at a nicer one, even if he has to shell out a little bit of his savings. He's not.
I tried looking for a better one in a different alley, and I went to the same tavern.
Wild. went down and was like, myrrh. And I was like, no, that sounds weird. Turned down another alley, myrrh. It was
Myrrh
really
again.
strange.
Myrrh every time.
Myrrh every time.
Myrrh, myrrh, myrrh.
Myrrh, myrrh, myrrh.
Sucks.
Anyway, yeah. He looks to you all. He's like, well, this is wonderful. I can bring you to your plot.
Oh, I don't know if I want to see my own grave.
Well,
I
your
want to
companions would be
find-
there.
Oh, they'll
Yeah.
be there. Okay,
Yes.
that makes sense.
I apologize. I couldn't get you buried here. You see, it's a family lineage.
That's okay.
I never had plans for mine, so it's all right.
Great.
Any plot not in my family graveyard is better than that's fine.
This is more than I thought I'd get, so
I figured I was going to be buried in some ditch.
This is the saddest backstory. Oh man. Crazy. He just goes, oh, well then, Elkinwood is glad to have you.
That is extremely heartwarming. Thank you.
thank you.
And he kind of like reaches back for you, Pharys, like trying to stay close to you as much as possible, because he still doesn't believe that you're real,
Yeah.
clinging onto it. And he has like a white knuckle grip on the flowers, and he turns to you and he goes, well, I suppose these are for you.
Thank you.
A much happier gift, may I add.
Thank you. Yeah. I suppose we should head out.
Yeah, let's.
Yes,
Yes, I want to find him.
I'll show you the way.
Thank you.
Of course. And he walks down to kind of an area far away from the like family lineage crypts that litter the cemetery.
Super quick. As people
Absolutely.
are walking out, Pharys is going to be almost like the last one to leave. But
Mhm.
she's going to remember what she came here for. She's going to stay behind.
Okay, sounds good. You guys start walking out. If you ever take a look back, you see Pharys is not making her way out of the crypt.
That makes sense.
Yeah. And Kevin kind of walks you guys down.
His name's Kevin.
Kevin.
Oh, okay.
He hasn't introduced himself, so I guess you don't know that. Pharys' dad walks himself down into kind of a secluded spot that seems to have people who have no known family in Elkinwood, or passed away in Elkinwood, or just wanted to be buried here, are in this section. And you see a very tall, dressed in kind of like a flowing dress with an apron, this big rhino beetle lady.
Yeah.
And you see next to her, this shorter in stature, dressed to impress. He has his coat on, his glasses are pushed up high, and they both, have tears in their eyes as they look down at two graves that are freshly buried, kind of staring down at it, but they're mainly focusing on one.
That makes sense.
Yes.
They barely know me.
Yeah.
It met you once.
They've met you one time.
Yep.
You stole some stuff with Brighton, and
Yeah.
you ate some pizza with Katie, and that's about it. And we're like, wow.
Yeah.
When Katie walked in. Yeah. And they have not noticed you yet as you walk up. And Kevin kind of stops in his place, and he goes, well, I'm going to leave you to it. This is none of my business. But please join us back in the crypt afterwards. I would like to know you all are safe and sound.
Yeah. Of course, thank you again.
Thank you. Yes. He turns around and starts walking back to the crypt.
I like motion for London to lead.
Just gonna kind of clear his throat.
Okay. They both kind of just don't turn around, but they both get kind of like an annoyed look on their face at somebody trying to
Who's this
interrupt their
asshole?
greeting.
London actively is so nervous.
Mhm.
So is Clyde. He's like gripping his pants.
Are you saying that behind
Yeah.
him? You hear Brighton go, we're kind of busy here, if you wouldn't mind fucking off.
You might find this interesting.
Sorry. I'm gonna kind of like grab both of their shoulders.
You might find
This interesting.
Holy shit.
I'm gonna like kind of pat them.
And they both kind of like turn around, both in like anger but confusion because they heard a familiar voice of both of you, but neither of you are alive, so it can't be you. But they both kind of whip around, and then their faces immediately switch and shift into a mix of like confusion and joy and grief all in one. They both had tears in their eyes, but it seems like they kind of had a certain level of acceptance once learning you were in as big of trouble as you were, that you might eventually end up like this.
I'm gonna pull them both in.
Yeah, they both immediately pull you into the most crushing hug you've ever seen. And in Thrycreen, Katie will just be like, "You're alive! You're actually alive!" Like hugging you.
She's speaking in Thrycreen.
Yeah.
Gotta get out of his accent.
Yeah, you gotta start speaking in an American accent.
Yeah, I'm alive.
She's like, "How? What? They found your literal head."
It was fake. I'll motion to Clyde.
She goes, "They found his head too." In common.
Yeah, I made those so we could fake our deaths.
Uh-huh.
And you see Brighton kind of reel back, and he punches you in the shoulder. And in common, he goes, "You scared us half to death. You realize that, right? We thought you were dead. You didn't bother telling us in the first place."
Thing is, I tried, and then we got arrested. He's just kind of rubbing out his shoulder.
If you got arrested, how are you here now?
Obviously,
We broke out of prison.
broke out. Biggest prison in all of whatever this world is called.
Lehar.
Need cameras. That facial expression was perfect.
In
Yeah.
all of Lehar.
We were put in that dragon prison.
Brighton and Katie both look back with like a mix of like shock and also like, wow, like you really did that, like admiration almost. And Katie's just like, "That is crazy." Actually, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yes.
But I'm sorry. I wanted to tell you.
And they both kind of hug you again.
Yeah.
And Katie kind of waves you over, Clyde.
But
It's like,
he very like,
"Come on."
yeah, all right. He doesn't know how to hug.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah. And
he just like wraps around like everybody.
You get kind of like crushed by like Katie in London, kind of bringing you in.
It hurts a little.
Two very big people.
Yeah.
One
just-
very weak pillow.
You and
Two
Brighton.
big people, 1 week pillow.
It's my first single.
3 rogues, 1 pillow.
3 rogues, 1 pillow.
Oh, that's good. Anyways.
Yeah, and you kind of get put into a hug. Brighton and Katie shed a few tears of happiness. at
This will
seeing
be
you.
the first time you're ever going to see London cry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's fine.
And the hug eventually like pulls away. Katie goes, "You are really bad at that."
Yeah, I don't have a lot of experience. I can't believe you. A grave for me too? I didn't think I made that big of an impact.
And they both kind of look. You see Katie trying to like rack exactly what you're saying, not knowing every single word that you're speaking in common. And Brighton just goes, "Well, we didn't know where else you'd want to go, really.
Yeah,
We knew you were close with London, so we figured close by your party members would be probably the safest bet for happiness. We're sorry if that's not what you want."
he kind of like wipes his eyes. He's like, "No, it's really nice."
And you see both Brighton and Katie are a little bit of softies, and they both kind of go, "Aww," as you get a little emotional at the situation. Just deflate into like goo, seeing you be happy about it. And Katie's just like, "Well, I'm glad we did good."
You did great. Yeah, thank you.
London's going to kind of grab you, pat you on the shoulder.
I'm extremely anxious, so thank you.
Why?
He like blushes and like looks down.
And she got.
Romance that bug. Romance that
He
bug.
does not have the physical capability to romance anybody.
She kind of reaches over and pats you on the shoulder again, making contact once again.
Yeah.
And she goes, "You're not actually dead. You know that,
Oh.
right?"
Yeah, no, that's still sinking in.
Oh.
Yeah, I figured that I didn't, I don't know.
And she kind of turns to you, London, and Thryker and goes, "Is he okay?"
He's always really anxious.
Oh,
Mhm.
that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's okay. At least he's alive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's true.
I use my ring of comprehend languages. I want to know what you're talking about.
You hear that?
I don't.
At least he's alive.
Yeah.
He like nods.
She kind of turns back and in common once again goes, "Everything will be okay."
Oh, I don't know if that's true, but it's better now.
Speaking of, keep the facade that I'm dead on.
Oh, yes, I figured since
Yeah.
you said you were faking dead.
Yeah.
Yes.
That'll just make things easier from here on out.
Of course. We are just glad you are alive.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, me too.
Where is the lady?
I'll just point to the crypt.
Is she dead? Or is she
Oh
alive?
no,
Okay.
her family crypt is here.
Yes, I saw the man. He walked in there.
Yeah,
Yes.
she's alive. We all made it out.
Good.
Plus one, and I like push like Annie.
Oh, and Annie kind of stares up. She stares up at Katie and goes, "Wow." And Katie kind of like pats her on the head, and then Annie turns her attention to Brighton, who is a wolf man with glasses, and goes, "Wow." And Brighton's like, "Well, we're just glad everything is all right. Are you safe?"
Not
I
for now.
I don't know. I think so.
Most people think we're dead for now.
The bounty posters are gone. The only people that know we did
It
we did
wasn't a quiet escape.
no.
Oh boy.
Well,
Well,
It's only a matter of time.
then what's the plan from here? We
Good.
will help how we can.
good God, that's a good question.
Right. And I'm going to get back to you guys.
Yeah,
you
you're
can
fine.
think on the answer.
Yeah.
Pharys, what are you
Yes.
doing? Kevrin's not back yet.
Yeah. I'm staying in the crypt and I'm gonna go over to Pharys Telshire, my great grandmother's like coffin.
Yes.
Is there what do I see? Like when I'm looking
So
at
you would see Pharys Telshire, the year she was born and the year she died, which is hundreds and hundreds of years. And you would see written as a little quote underneath it is just the greatest adventure this world has ever known.
I'm gonna pray.
Absolutely. Go ahead, Paladin.
Yeah, Paladin's gonna pray.
Do your paladin stuff.
Yeah, she's just gonna say, "Is there anything about her that I never learned in the stories that could help us now?"
Roll religion.
I can roll religion.
I know you can. I will say roll with advantage.
Natural 20.
Let's
Didn't even need it, baby.
And Bishio's straight up like, she's still alive, yo.
Yo, she
check
never
it
actually
out.
died. She's immortal,
She
dog.
never died.
She's riding dragon. She's actually Itale, dog.
She's got a gun that kills dragons.
She would be 862 if she were still alive.
It's buried down below. Gun that kills dragon. Get to digging.
There's just a chest that says dragon gun.
Yeah.
dragon gun.
It's like you thought her body was down there. It's not. She tricked all of you. It's just a gun
It's
that
a
kills
gun.
dragons. One tap kills all the dragons.
Pharys is like, I can't believe my grandma's a gun.
It's crazy that this whole time my grandma has been a gun.
I have gun blood in my veins.
Oh,
That sucks.
much like what happens every time you roll a natural 20, your vision kind of blurs to black for a moment. And you can feel the presence of Ambitio, who you've gotten used to not seeing, standing behind you. And he goes, "Do you want to be just like your grandmother?"
There is nothing more in this world that I want.
Great. Well, your grandma had a few things. One was a good team of people, which I think you have that down, all right. They may be a little peculiar, but they're people, at least.
If we could escape that prison, I feel like we could do anything.
It's true. The thing is that dragons all kind of stick to their own. If you fight one, there's not the high chance of you having to fight another, unless you stumble into their horde as well, or they alert other dragons, so be careful with that. I know that you have some things that can keep everything on the hush. With your little wizard you take around with you.
Yes.
Why does everyone call me Little Wizard?
Ambitio, I think, is canonically shorter than you. So
That's
that makes
awesome.
It good.
Taller than God.
Taller than one of the gods. He likes to be human-shaped. And so that's important. Your grandma never attacked if she thought there was a chance of another dragon showing up, and that's probably smart. There is no end-all be-all. There's no gun that kills all dragons, unfortunately.
Clyde, hears that. What? Why?
What the hell?
Here's only that.
Nobody's made a dragon-killing gun yet?
Damn it.
What would be the closest thing?
Drive to do it. There's no giving up halfway through. If this is what you want to do, then you must chase after it at all cost until you complete it. Once you kill one dragon, there is no stopping you. The world isn't how it was when your grandmother was alive. The world is changed. There is now a centralized power with Atale. He controls almost everything. That's why you never see him, or rarely do, because why would he get his hands dirty if he can control everybody else to do it for him? If you're going to do this, I'd go big. Get as much manpower as you can. At least people to keep watch. Fight like you're willing to die. And you'll be fine.
I guess we're in I'm in the black nothing, right?
Yes.
I can't even see him.
No, unless
But-
you try to turn around, I guess.
Yeah, I tried that before. It didn't work.
Yeah.
I guess she's going to think back to the crypt and to her great-grandmother and go, is there anything of hers? Anything that I could have learned from what she did? Anything in specific? Anything she might have had?
Well, I'm sure any of her weapons weren't an end-all be-all, but most of them are probably rusted and gone by now.
Yes.
But you do have something she didn't have. And that's me.
A gun.
It's a god-killing
Floats
gun.
down.
I
That
turn
would've been
around,
crazy.
he's shaped like a gun.
That's me.
crazy.
I'm the guy.
One shot, that's all it takes. DC 37.
Oh, man.
If you get it, you rolling at 20, Itale is dead.
Oh,
No.
you sure?
I will help you every chance I get. I do think this is a cause worth going after. And I have not seen people with this much drive in a long time. Especially after Itale started destroying any hopes and dreams people had. I will help you if I can.
All right. I'll do it.
call on me when you need me.
Call me when you want.
Call me when you need me.
Oh, man.
I'm sorry.
What a way to ruin the fucking moment, man. But you don't need me. I want you to know that your grandma did it on pure drive alone. I will be there if you do need help. But trust in yourself, Pharys. That's what's most important.
All right.
All right.
She'll try to turn around.
Beautiful. You try to turn around. Will you roll a dexterity saving throw for me?
What? He
Clocks you in
shoots
the
me.
face.
Yeah, shoots me with his
He
god
pulls
gun.
out the Dragon Slayer gun and he shoots you in the face.
That's a 25.
It's a 25.
Damn.
I'll say you turn around and for a split second, almost like you imagined it, you see what looks like the form of a man who's shorter than yourself, like 5'6", 5'7"-ish, dressed head to toe in what looks like a jester's costume almost. And he has a big smile on his face, although it looks almost unnaturally painted on. And it's smiling back at you for just a split second before it disappears. And he goes, "You got me." And you wake up.
Ooh.
Pharys worships a clown god.
Clown. Shame. Oh, that was good.
It's awesome.
And that's where we're going to end off tonight's session.
Oh.